Beautiful people, what is up and what is happening, and welcome to Code Journal. It's good to be here with you, gathering with you, convening with you, sharing space and time, holding space and time, creating space and time, being right here, right now, seeping into who we are becoming, because it's about that time, it's about that season. If you're here with us for the first time, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. We see you, we are about you. We believe you're it. We don't just think you're it, we believe you're it. We being me and my guides. And if you're here with us and you've been journeying with us, you've been walking with us, it's been an honor walking with you. It has. It really has. Ooh, listen to that. Can you hear that? Or is it just me? Okay, it's definitely not just me because I can hear it, but I wonder if you can hear it. So I thought, hey, listen, I haven't been here for quite some time. I have been taking some time to just ground. When I tell you the energies have been just, ah, they've been something else. It's been quite something navigating these energies, the shifts, the changes. Like, I feel like we're timeline jumping every single day. There are revelations and epiphanies and new things to process. A lot of processing is happening at this time, so I haven't been here for quite some time, and I know I promised the community divine feminine readings, but yeah, I'll do one right after this. And I think I'll also do a higher self reading because I'm feeling very productive, feeling very generous. I know sometimes I tend to starve the community, and it's not intentionally, okay? I don't do it intentionally. It's just life. I'm trying to consolidate and amalgamate and conflate so many aspects of my life right now, coming into this new season, coming into this year one, universal year one, coming into this year of the fire horse. So it feels like I am initiating and commencing so many projects at the same time, personal, professional, business wise. So it's a whole thing. So I don't intend to abandon you. Never, never, never. So in the spirit of generosity, I'm going to be opening up with a February energy reading. That's right. I know we're 4 days in, but I thought, you know what? Let's just gauge what the energies are saying so we can work with them. You know what I'm saying? We can work with them, we can collaborate, and we can align. We can align. So I'm going to start shuffling. And we're going to get into it. First card. I love it. Justice. Justice. This is February, about doing right by ourselves. We're always in the best place to do right by ourselves. Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Lovers. So this is the energy that we're talking about. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Already, I can tell this theme of harmony and balance is pertinent to the month of February. I mean, it is the month of love, and we do have the lovers here. Although I think Valentine's Day is so like Valentine's Day is every day. When we're walking with divinity and we're embodying our higher selves, Valentine's Day, literally every day. Every day is an opportunity to love up on yourself. Ace of Stars, Ace of Wands. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And happy Aquarius season, the star. This is an Aquarius card. Cool, I love it here. Miracles abound, Two of Coins. Okay, yes. Now we're really speaking about balance and harmony. And how, when we are balanced and integrated in the heart space, when we're walking authentically, the world is ours. The miracles abound. The Daughter of Stars. This is your Page of Wands. So lots of twos, big Venusian energy. What's happening with Venus in February? I know we have a Neptune and Saturn conjunction in Aries. But what is it about February that's speaking to balancing the inner world and the outer world? Three of Cups. So much optimism, so much joy, so much beauty, so much joy, really, during the month of Feb. That's what I'm seeing here. No, that's way too many. Way too many. We just need two. Nine of Coins. Yo, 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 yo. I love it here. This is delicious. Nine of Cups, Nine of Coins. The Star, the Lovers. Ooh. This is definitely a month. We're seeing ourselves clearly. Seeing ourselves through the lens of love. One more, please. Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah. Two more? We'll take two more. We need to start chatting. It's been 5 minutes and I've just been shuffling and talking. Okay. February, energy update, energy forecast, energy reading. It's a 3-in-1 situation. Okay. So we have justice, your truth, balanced, harmonious. It is so important this month that you are walking in alignment with your truth, that you are unrelenting when it comes to your truth, that you take accountability for yourself. You know how we often betray ourselves, betray our truth, step out of ourselves, and we then wonder why things went awry. Right? We wonder why things go awry when we step out of our truth. And this month is a reminder to ground and anchor in the truth of who you are. Your inner child is here to have this conversation with you. Your higher self is here to have this conversation with you. This is the Three of Cups. I like to call this card the Trinity. The Trinity. This is the higher self, the inner child, and you. And this is a conversation about unity, right? Oneness. So it's important that you are engaging your higher self and your inner child during this month, and you are using that as your compass, because your higher self and your inner child are already attuned to your truth already. They are your guides and they are attuned to your truth. So use your guides to move forward. We do have the Three of Stars here, which is your Three of Wands. Use your truth as your transport, as your compass, right? And the Three of Swords is in conjunction with the Moon card, which again speaks to intuition, and that speaks to discernment and clarity. But the truth is again your compass, and is that mode of clarity that you can use to drive things forward, to move things forward. You cannot go anywhere without your truth. You cannot. Your truth is honoring your truth is an act of love, okay? It's an act of self-love. In alignment with your truth, in harmony with your truth, you are in your beauty, you are in your wealth, you are in your abundance, you are in your gifts, you are in your magic, you are in love with yourself. Your truth, honoring your truth is the highest act of love. It is the most radical thing that we can do for ourselves. So it is important that you not only honor your truth, but you uncover it. If you have no idea what that means, pursue. Okay, Three of Staves, voyage into the vastness of life, the vastness of the ocean, to really uncover that truth. Yes, self-love. I want to call this in. I want to invite the Nine of Coins in. And this is a card of, rewards. Receiving the rewards of loving yourself, receiving the rewards of honoring your truth, receiving the rewards of walking in integrity with yourself. This is no time for betrayal. We can only set boundaries when we are in love with ourselves, when we create and cultivate intimacy with ourselves. Get to know yourself this month of February. Get to know this new self that you have become, because you have been made anew. We know that. You spent the past couple of years redreaming yourself, recreating yourself, and this is the time for you to honor that. You didn't go through the initiation phase for nothing. You didn't go through all the hardship, all the discomfort, all the turmoil and toil and volatility for nothing. All of that was so that you can find your way home to yourself. The lovers. The lovers. This represents the union between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the higher and the lower. And this is the work that you've been doing, right? You've been merging the higher self again with the inner child. And all your guides are having this beautiful conversation about how to recreate yourself in this new timeline. Ooh, Ace of Staves, Ace of Wands, if you're familiar with that term. If I use stars instead of wands. This is how you anchor the new timeline in. This is how you create the new timeline in. This is how you create the new timeline. This is how you actualize the new timeline. This is how you begin to use your energy, your fire, your prana, your chi to shift reality. Okay, to shift reality. We are in deep Aries energy right now. Saturn is moving into Aries. Neptune is moving into Aries. We have that universal year one, which is Aries energy. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And also, please remind me when I close my eyes. I think it's easier to just channel the messages when I do. When I got my eyes open, it's a bit of a woo, 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 woo. We have the fire horse, fire again, Aries, divine masculine energy. That is what we're working with this year. But we're not only working with divine masculine energy, what we're really working with is the energy again of union, okay? For too long, we've operated at either end of the spectrum. On either end of the spectrum, we're either divine feminine or divine masculine. And what the new earth is calling for, what this new timeline, this collective timeline is calling for right now is union. We call it Christ consciousness. We call it unity consciousness. We call it higher self-embodiment. We call it the new earth. We call it a new consciousness, an emerging consciousness. What that really is the consciousness of unity, knowing when to rest, to flow, to surrender. Those are divine feminine instructions. Knowing when to move to action, to shift. Those are divine masculine processes, right? That's what's happening. So this is about union. It's about union. The truth is not that you are this thing or that thing. The truth is that you are all things. You are not masculine or feminine. You are all things. You converge at the center of all things. That is where you reside. And it is very important this month of February that you remember that. Right? Because this is the thing, that's the thing about love. You don't get to choose which part of yourself to love. Love is radical precisely because it demands that we love each and every part of ourselves. Wounded, healed, divine feminine, divine masculine, the parts of us we are conscious of, which is divine masculine, and the parts of us we are not conscious of, which is divine feminine. Do you know what I'm saying? So that is the process, that is a demand. The month of love, February, again, Valentine's Day is so cliche. I'm really not about that. It's like, whatever, you know, but it's symbolic. It's symbolic, and we'll take symbolism. We'll take what we need, okay? We'll take what we need. And what this story is really, ooh, I see that. Is that the Emperor? What's that? I'm sorry. I'm looking underneath the deck now because like I'm tempted. You know, sometimes cards call out to, okay, the Fool. We'll get to that because at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Death card. Change and transformation. I told you you've been changing. You did do shadow work with the moon here, so of course you've changed. After everything you've been through, how could you possibly not? Of course you've uncovered your truth. You had no choice but to. And it was gruesome, and it was excruciating, and it was isolating being in that space. But everything was in preparation for this exact moment. Those who know their truth, those who are attuned to their truth, those who stand firm on in their truth are the ones who will be unbreakable, who will be invulnerable as things shift, as things change, are the ones who will claim the miracle. The Star card are the ones who will create a path to personal miracles, to collective miracles, to dreams realized. Ah, beautiful. Yes, let's touch on that. Nine of Cups, the card of wishes fulfilled, right? The card of optimism, happiness, high-mindedness. Those who walk relentlessly and ferociously and unrelentlessly. What did I say? I said, oh, I feel like everything is all jumbled up right now. This has actually not been an easy reading. That's why I've had to actually close my eyes to really excavate the messages from the depths of my being, okay, from my guides, because like I told you, man, the energies are something else. But how beautiful is this? Wishing upon a star through optimism and just this open-heartedness and this understanding that you are worthy of beautiful things and that you deserve beautiful things and that you are the way into the life. You are the way into the miracle. You are the miracle itself. You are the wish fulfilled itself. In allegiance to your truth, in reverence for your truth, in congruence with your truth, you are the miracle. You renew, you heal. I love this card. Where my Aquarians at? You know, this is the card of renewal, of healing, of miracles, of unexpected help. Get ready for a miracle this Aquarius season. Well, I said this was a February reading. So get ready for a miracle this February. Get very ready for a miracle because you've been in deep preparation. You have been preparing and you've changed and you've embraced that change. And it's not an easy thing to embrace change, right? We'd sooner fight and control outcomes as opposed to embracing change. But that's something that you have done and you've made a very conscientious effort to do so. And the reward is this love that you feel for yourself, how comfortable you sit in yourself. You are not unnerved by certain aspects of you anymore. You are not afraid of yourself, afraid of your truth, afraid of your power. You're not afraid. You are embracing what comes with living in your truth. And you take accountability for it too. Justice is a very, very solemn and serious card. It's so mature. Because it says, well, you know, it's a profound understanding that if I don't serve myself, no one will. If I don't serve myself, I'll continue attracting a reality where people don't serve me, where things don't serve me, where spaces don't serve me, and I don't want to do that. So I have a responsibility, personal responsibility to my truth. It's walking in alignment with my truth or nothing. Or absolutely nothing. And that is how you create balance as well in your life. And balance is I want to say, let me just rephrase. Peace is a consequence of balance. When all is balanced, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the higher and the lower, when the inner child is being engaged, when the higher self is being engaged, that's what we call peace. Being able to live with yourself. Because you trust yourself enough to make decisions that serve you. You're accountable. You understand that every action has a consequence. The Justice card is a card of cause and effect. Every action has a consequence. So you need to take yourself seriously. You need to use your resources seriously. You need to use your time and your thoughts and your money and your emotions and your frequency to affirm and confirm and create and invite the life that you desire. It's not just going to land on your lap miraculously, right? The miracle is in the work, and the miracle is in the effort. The miracle is in unifying yourself. The miracle is in coming home to yourself through love. That's what the miracle is. By the time you get to the relationship, by the time you get to the business, by the time you get to the financial security and abundance, by the time you get to your health, by the time you get to relentless joy, the miracle has already been activated because it was activated through you. So this becomes very, very important to note. Let's bring in some African goddesses. We'll bring in 3 and we'll have them tell us a little bit about the month of February. Beautiful ones, great ones, glorious ones. What do you have to say for the month of February? Who has a bit to say to us about the month of February? I love this because it's not taking as long as I thought it would. But this is beautiful energy, community. Like, you're in good hands. Your truth is your friend and it's your ally. It's got you. And no one is worth abandoning your truth for, okay? No one and nothing is worth abandoning your truth for. Oh, yeah. One more. Thank you. Ooh, okay, we have 4. We'll take 4. We'll take 4. I wanted to work with 3, but we'll take 4. So I see here the need to release scarcity, lack mentality. We have, I don't know how you pronounce this. This is Sukuyang of scarcity, Oya of storms, Mother, and Erzuli Danto of etheric chords. So what I really see here, community, is you releasing everything that does not serve your truth, which we've already spoken about. You're cutting cords with everything that does not affirm your truth. It's very important that you do this during the month of February. You pay attention to where your energy is going, where your time is going, where your money is going, where your resources, where your thoughts, where your emotions are going, and cut cords with all that does not confirm the reality that you're inviting. This reality is going to require change, and Oya of storms is going to help necessitate that change. We already have the death card. You can already see that. So we're not surprised that Oya is here. She's Orisha of change, of death, and rebirth. So you are being reborn this month of Feb. No surprise. Being purified through fire, through that Aries energy. So that's not any surprise there. So we're dropping that lack mentality. We're dropping the scarcity mentality. We're remembering that truth is abundance. Truth is a portal into abundance. Authenticity is a portal into abundance. We are remembering that you, my dearest community member, are the miracle itself, and there is nothing that you cannot do. We are remembering to move from optimism, from high-mindedness, from joy. Okay, from joy to create this opportunity. You ought to be joyful. You ought to be joyous. Okay, it hasn't been easy. We're no longer in resistance to the power of the truth. Drop the resistance to your truth. Drop the resistance to your power. Again, your truth is your power. To reject your truth is to reject your power, is to reject your destiny. It's important that you're moving authentically. We are in Aquarius season, and Aquarius is concerned with authenticity. And, your eccentricities and your idiosyncrasies and all the things that make you, your quirks, those matter. Honor those things. Follow those things, okay? Embrace those things. Those are your gifts. That is your portal into wealth. That is your portal into purpose. That is your portal into your destiny. You have to love the things that make you you. Some of them are pretty, some of them are not. But they all make you you. They all make you you, and therefore they are all necessary. To neglect a part of ourselves is to split ourselves in half, to fracture ourselves, to scatter ourselves in all manner of directions, and then we wonder why things don't work out. Truth is your ability to accept every single part of who you are and use it. Everything is efficient. Your pain is efficient, your wounds are efficient, your trauma is efficient, your tears are efficient, sweetie. If you decide to use everything, everything is efficient. Everything has God in it. Everything has love in it. Everything has a lesson in it. Everything has wisdom in it. So you cannot resist any part of yourself out of fear. You can't afford to do that. Not anymore. Okay, cool. 24 minutes. That is our energy update, energy reading, energy forecast for the month of February, for Aquarius season, for Pisces season. This is a Piscean card that's present. That is an Aquarius card that's present, honey. If that is not synchronicity, I don't know what is. The universe knows what's up. Okay, and then we have the lovers for the month of love. I mean, let me tell you, let me tell you, let me tell you. Yeah, this is what we have for you for this energy forecast, and we will upload it. Let's move on to the next reading because, like I said, we're feeling generous, baby. We're feeling generous. Please like, share, and subscribe if this content resonates with you. If you found a home in this content, if you found wisdom in this content, if you found, a next step, a direction, enlightenment, um, just joy or just good vibes. Yeah, thank you for having us here, and see you next time. See you in the next video.